What is this? Okay, good. It looks like I just milked nothing. I should probably not do that in town. Just like jack off in the town square. Hey, how's it going? Whoa, whoa! What the fuck is this? Got him! I've just been drifting around, being led by circumstances. No, that's not right. In Ave, you helped Bart when he needed it. I can't keep a fucking straight face, this awful writing. Drifting, kind of like me. Holy shit. Oh no! Oh, we're not quite dead yet. Don't worry though, I have a telescope equipped. The sprite tells me it's a lady, but the face tells me it's a man. Do that Dr. Girlfriend voice. Yesterday my stove caught on fire. I thought the whole house was gonna burn down. You there, ugly kid. Every kid is ugly. What? These aren't special in any way. There goes the potion! Oh! It's a perfect fit. Oh! Ooh! Well, that's gonna be a problem. 24 people have died. We might not finish the campaign now. Oops. I never equipped the chainsaw. I never equipped the chainsaw! Oh my god. I didn't stab that man with a chainsaw. I just made chainsaw noises as I hit him with an axe. Holy fuck, I'm an idiot. Oh, he'll have the key for sure. Police! Nobody move! Like I kicked his knee bone or something.
Are you blind? What in God's... I mean, better luck next time.
Armor broken, what the fuck? Just kicked that boar and my clothes exploded. Arcanum. Damn it. Stop. You totally fucked it up. Well, you fucked me, dog. We're not getting in now. You blew it, old man. Holy shit, you blew it. Wow, and it's just his face. Oh. No! I can't take you seriously when your planet's called Choco. Welcome to Choco, keep your nose clean. Is your planet named after candy? Spell shit in hindsight. That went pretty good. The hell is this? It says the sacrifice of fire is the gate to ruin. Place torch if you crave the void. Okay.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
I fucked that up. A whole bunch. Hey there, welcome back to, well, we're in Farthington this time. Let's get this shit out of the way.
City Vitals, I keep saying I don't use it, but I keep it installed like a bozo. Get a nice midday sun. Flickering there, actually. I do not like it when it's 1357. There's just a bit of flickering on some of these buildings. I would love to keep working on Farthington. That is the goal for today, but we have a bit of a crisis going on right now with our traffic, as you can see over here in Stenchburg. And this is just going to get worse and worse while we work on Farthington. So I said we were going to add our little cargo terminal triangle of sorts to try and alleviate the traffic flow for commercial goods. I have a plan. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but we're going to basically put in a Band-Aid version right now. And it's not going to be super pretty. Basically, we're just going to run all of our rail lines underground for now. That's not really reasonable to have an entire cargo rail network underground. We're going to re-landscape it one day and keep most of it above ground, especially once we can plan the city around those rail lines. But for now, we're going to get a little greedy. And I really hope this works, because these things cost fucking $1,500 a week, and I don't think I can really lower that. So this doesn't really help for Stenchburg. Basically, if you're in Stenchburg and you have to get something delivered, it'll come in the train station. If you're exporting it, you take it to the train station. I can't put it here because we have to actually get underground, so I need some room. I've got an idea. Well, I wouldn't call it an idea, but something we're going to do. That taxi depot costs me $100 a week. Squeeze every penny. And we also don't run buses right now in Stinkenheim, so squeeze every penny. This is going to create a lot of traffic that we can't really afford to have, but basically we're just going to make a one-way. Good. So pretty much as soon as you like it's fucking nonsense, but it let us place those. So basically we're just going to weave this around. I would also love to have some over in Rockfield, which we can put here. Let's tidy this up. I hope. That's a bad idea to put it there, but we need this train station to go somewhere, right? Yeah. Oh, this is a one-way highway. We don't want that. Yeah, just Christ, no, I don't think that's enough room. This guy's kind of big. Look at him. That's not enough space. That's not going to work. Where would we put the one in Rockfield? I mean, we could put one here and turn this into like an industrial office park. Especially because at 42,000 we get the nuclear power plant, so we could actually make Rockfield go nuclear at 42,000 if we wanted to. Just swap out the solar power, and that kind of solves our power troubles. That will give us a lot of headroom on our power production. Yeah, this cargo needs to go somewhere still. I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna fit it. We'll worry about the Rockfield connection in a moment. This is gonna make a huge fucking ruckus. But here would be a great spot for it, because then they just come out of the train station and they fuck up Valeria Boulevard, but they keep the rest of the town pretty clean. I suppose if they have to deliver something to Riverside, they'll drive over there as well, and if they have to deliver something to the Delta Estates Mall, they will, and Dixon Place, they should probably just drive right from Stinchburg. We'll see. We will see. We're going to lose a little bit of residential here, but, you know, looking at Farthington, there's a lot of room for residential growth right now. There's also a lot of fucking ugly buildings because I fudged up the theme. Paris as well. Yeah, like, oh my, look, ugh, how soulless. Angry Clans mobile games. It's so little because it's right by the path. That path might be a bad idea. Oh my god, Farthington looks like a fucking mess right now. But look at how much open space there still is. So I think we can might be able to hit 42, depending on the density. I think we can get 42 with just Farthington, especially if we go around the hill here as well. But let's look at the elevation here. Probably here is where we'll put our train station and probably square this off. This can't be houses. These are also just shitty single-family homes, so while I'm sure they're paying me a mint in taxes, I think it's something like 50% of my money comes from residential taxes, not commercial or industry, which you would think, but regular old voters are most of the city's income. It's actually not too loud either. Not that we're too concerned about the old city, but good thing I turned prop energy on right away. We've already got trouble with it. I mean, this is a band-aid, but we're not fucking barbarians. It's at least to make it look like a real train station, right? And then we get this shoved underground.
You're listening to the Classics, the city's home for the hits from the 80s, 90s, and onward.
Yes, so getting these three connected should really help. But then also, another part of my scheme, I hope. I'm not sure if this will actually work, but I really want it to. So we go to our warehouse-style buildings. And we build a warehouse, but then instead of an industrial resource, we set it to commercial zones, goods. So, in theory, this is only 20 trucks, so this might not work actually. So in theory, if you're a commercial building and you need something, rather than it getting delivered all the way from Stenchburg and you have to wait for it, it should already be in this warehouse, and then a truck will come out of this warehouse and bring it to you, and then the train station will drop things off at the warehouse. So that's the dream. That's our production chain. And then for the same reason, we need a warehouse over here in Stenchburg. And then they should It's fucking massive. It's facing the wrong way. Okay, that's just disgustingly big, and let me guess, it costs a fuckload. Only $240. Impressive. So in theory, you'll make a commercial good and you'll drop it off at this warehouse, and this warehouse is in charge of getting it to the freight station. And then we'll keep it on fill. No, we keep this on balanced, but then the ones in town would be fill. Because they would be just, no matter what, make sure it's always got commercial goods in it. And then this one is if you make too many, you can export some for money. I changed my mind. Keep it on fill. So we should always just be shuffling resources between each other. This one's fucking massive. You know what? I don't think we need that many, and it looks weird. Oh, that was the problem, though. The other one's too long. It's a long dog. There we go. Look at this. Commercial zones. Keep it full. Okay, you've got one. And then I gave you guys one, right? No, you're in charge of the timber. So what we actually want you to do is, you'd leave the train and then you're in this lane. So we want a warehouse here for commercial goods. And then these guys would drop that off in Farthington or at the strip mall, the Collegiate Strip Mall. Which we should probably give that place a district and a name. Luckily, these warehouses are pretty cheap, so I hope this works. It's a small price to pay, literally, for keeping our traffic a little more manageable. And then we also have to run this train under the river into Stinkenheim. This will be the hard part. I suppose when everything's said and done, I want to keep Riverside and Delta State, so we probably need to have the train go under the river at some point. Because otherwise it's going to go through Whispering Gorge. And I mean, rail tunnels make sense. I grew up near an under-the-river rail tunnel kind of thing. It's an engineering marvel. But also, it's great for saving city space. So we will have an above-ground one at some point when we rebuild it. It'll probably cut over the parkway to get to New Stenchburg, and it'll probably, like, snake along, maybe where Valerio Boulevard is, and we'll have a nice, like, sunken railway. And then, like, you drive over it. But I want it to mostly be above ground. Just the river will probably tunnel under Riverside and Delta States, and then we'll pop out on the other side of the highway here. So, I think it's this middle track is what it uses, so we need to get you. Let's do this. Just because this part of it doesn't really count, so. Go. Oh, fuck you. Set it to ground. Set it to underground. Don't you fucking play this game with me. You'll see I set it to go from 1 meter at a time instead of 3 meters at a time, because that was causing some trouble, but it's actually a little tedious to do it now. Alright, we should be deep enough that we can just go into the highway now. And we are. And 12 meters, although nonsense, should also be deep enough to go under the river. Perfect. Oh, that rock's in my way. Huh. Space already off? That was weird. I guess I can't just end it on something. Just a casual $46,000 railway tunnel. These are the things you can do when you have $8 million to spare. I mean, not really. $8 million isn't a lot, probably, in the grand scheme of building a city, but... Okay, that actually did build the tunnel. I was about to say, this tunnel ramp's not leaving a lot to the imagination, but it was just a hill right there. So there's that. So this gets us into the city. The downside is if there's 2 tracks, actually. So hopefully these guys don't jam up. We might need to give them passing lanes somewhere, which we can't do underground. So that's, again, something we can rectify when we come back and revisit this fucking spaghetti network and build this. It's a pretty cozy tunnel we've got there. And then, yeah, now we need to get this thing to Rockfield. We have to get to Rockfield no matter what, because Rockfield is where the fucking train track is. Greasy thing we could do. Really fucks up the aesthetic. We put it here and snake it through there, I think. I think we've got room. Go. And I'm just gonna go one way. Oh, this is a country road. Perfect. Oh, holy shit, that's narrow. That's like for fucking your pickup truck. Very uncomfortable with the size of this street. The goddamn speed limit on that thing. 50 miles per hour. I fucking doubt that very much. Underhill Street. Oh, would you fucking stop? Stop it, please. This could be a veritable disaster. But, you know, we got to get used to these other transportation styles sooner or later. We're also building a tram line tonight, hopefully, in Farthington, remember, so. You're able to pull power from there. You're able to pull power from Stenchburg. You're able to pull power from Old Town. Okay. Now, we should... I mean, they are right off the highway. It's actually more trouble to drive through Woodgrove than it is to drive off the highway. So we actually won't give a commercial warehouse to Rockfield. But we're going to try this, and then we're going to use Traffic Manager to purge all the traffic, so that should restart all the traffic jobs. And we'll see if that sends in any trains for commercial goods. But yeah, this is a fucking disaster. We really got to try to have less traffic on Woodland Bridge. It looks like there's a few less, so maybe the ones in Old Town are waiting for the train. Or maybe there's just a fucking disaster. There's a lot of garbage trucks that want it. I mean, people are coming and going. It's 2% full. There's a train right there. Okay. That's a good sign. Alright, now not so much. They're not dropping off. They're just hand delivering. Not as good. There's only 1% full. Get it together, guys. But, I mean, it puts them right on Valerio, so this could be a lot worse. That needs to not be a fucking alley if we're doing this, though. Oh, that's one of those old-timey alleys I made back before we realized we could specify the tree type. That was the infancy of Stinking Time. We've come so far since then. So this needs to be a 4-lane now that I think about it. So then all this train traffic delivering things downtown comes from here then. Okay, and this completely changes the flow of this intersection because now you are not a stop, you're a yield. It's the deliveries of the true traffic flow. Alright, let's not get too backed up here, fellas. You need to let me get in. That better be a fucking hearse. Okay, it is. And this needs to be a not sixer. You have to downgrade all of Valerio pretty much. Oh, actually, look at that. I like that. The two with the moon. Which does turn these roads into a mess. Absolutely true, my brain, but again, we're in fucking panic bandit mode, band-aid mode, not bandit mode, although I'm probably great. My income's going up somehow. Maybe I'm actually exporting some goods from Stenchburg that just, we can't get them to the highway in time, but we can get them on the train. Well, nope, we went from 10,000 to 1,000, now we're at 3,000. It's just now we're at 4,000, okay. 7% full. They are delivering stuff. The bridge isn't fucked just yet. Stenchburg's definitely a happening place, but huh, these guys can't turn left. Or sorry, right. They can't turn right. And you can't merge this way, or at least I don't think you ever want to, so let's make this a 3-lane. So everyone has their purpose. Okay, good, good. This needs to widen up a little bit. Let's make this a 3 and a 1.
A lovely piece. It sort of reminds me of the time I was out by the lake
This whole thing
enjoying
can
the
be a
sun
3 and a
and
1
the
now that I
trees,
think
and I
about
was
it.
in such a good mood that I pulled out my phone and listened to the very track we just heard. Delightful.
Give them a little more agency. Hopefully I don't fucking block as many lanes. And then I'm actually going to let them also merge, even though they wouldn't really. They'll probably prefer this other lane on Butler, but let's see. Basically, I just don't want these. I don't want this shit. Like, just go where you want to fucking go. Like, they shouldn't be taking this lane, though. They can use both lanes to get on the bridge. That's weird. Oh, our first academic year at Farthington Polytechnic is over. Or, no, did we have a academic year last time? Campus attractiveness is 100. 93 students go there. Ah, did I shut down the other university? I don't think I did. The dormitory, the book club, groundskeeping. I don't think we built a groundskeeper yet. We should probably put that on the campus. The police academy will be on the campus. Okay. Hey, Justin. Ah, shit. It's a fucking disaster already. What the hell's going on, fellas? Okay, this right here, you can go fuck yourself. Are you guys just not going somewhere? Yep, there's your fucking problem. Let's give them a little more agency, because it looks like everybody and their fucking mother wants to turn left. Like, what is this fucking SpaghettiO shit you're doing? Okay, yeah, hi. It's me, God. You're not allowed to fucking merge that many different ways, assholes. Who the fuck tries to merge across 2 lanes in heavy traffic? Fucking asshole, that's who. There, that should maybe tidy things up, but it's already fucking backed up for miles. I don't think this railway thing is the silver bullet I was hoping for. Well, let's get started. Is this filling up? 92% full, maybe. Hey man, what is up? We are trying to salvage some traffic woes. Not enough water. Well, just take a shit in the farmhouse. There. I mean, they are sending things to the train station, but I think they might just prefer the highway. I think they're equidistant. This is the view I care about. Things we import. Like, so this is good, actually. Like, almost nobody in the city imports their goods. They all get given to you by Stenchburg because we can get there on train quick enough. So we've alleviated that part of things. The warehouse imports everything, and then the warehouse sends it to Farthington. Okay, okay. And then again, same thing here. The warehouse imports everything and then sends it out to the city. Have I played any of the scenarios? I tried one. I didn't care for them. I don't know enough about the game to enjoy them. And just like one of the least favorite parts of the game for me is how locked everything is. You're so restricted. Okay, is there some sort of weird rule here? No, you're all allowed to do whatever the fuck you want. I kind of want to give these guys a slip lane, but I don't think it's going to help them. Oh, fuck you. Oh, I can just do this. Nope, you just do this. Oh yeah, Green Street? They are not allowed to fucking turn left on Green Street. Good God, no. Yeah, well, fucking, of course there's traffic backed up. Stop shifting over 2 fucking lanes. It's an odd... where are you going? Who are you? I need fucking answers here. Well, now the on-ramp's empty. Okay, there's... He resides at the Lafayette residence, and he's going to the hypermarket in Farthington? I fucking very... He has to go to the outlet mall in Ogdenville. Like, are you... Oh, so... Let's just... There's a lot of retardation to unpack here. This highly educated young adult who works at a mall is driving to the next town over to shop at their mall. I very much doubt that he's highly educated if he's doing this. I mean, the hypermarket is cool, but I'm pretty sure Valeria Boulevard has everything you'll ever need to live your shitty, highly educated life. Like, look at all this stuff. Boutiques galore shopping mall. This might actually be where that man works. And he wants to go to the hypermarket. Like, what an interesting, wacky building. And he wants to go to the hypermarket. Well, you fuck him. What is he even doing here? I don't get it. Where did he go? I'm not done yelling at him. It's you. No, it's Dexter Harris was his name. Where are you, Dexter? There you fucking are. What the fuck am I looking at? Are you gonna despawn? What the hell is your deal, homie? I really like the look of this road. I like the little hedge highway inside the city, but it's not doing too hot. I think maybe I can just revisit this connection, and we can make it like the overpass we had outside Farthington. I need to fucking know. I need to know how this guy thinks that this is the fucking way to get to the hypermarket. What is he doing? Oh, this is how you get onto the Parkway, Dexter? Take Myrtle Circle. Don't take fucking the Stenchburg Bridge. My God. No wonder there's traffic trouble. Do these people think Stenchburg is the fast way out? He's going to work. Okay, that's fine. They're allowed to work there. But everybody thinks this is how you get out of the city. Holy hell. Okay, now that we... Let's see if I can do this. Now that we have that interchange thing. Terrible idea to delete all this, because if this was a good way to do it, that was actually... I like the curves. They were nice looking, those. Give me a nice 4-laner. And then basically, we're probably at the intersection is what we want. Don't you space already occupied me. So not super elegant, but in theory this should generate less traffic than the old setup we had. Okay, so I even drew the roads in the right direction. Look at me, accidentally planning ahead. Still makes Price Street a fucking disaster. So if we're lucky, this might solve some problems, but I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of problems not getting solved tonight. That's a fucking really gross curve, so let's tidy that up. That looks a lot better. And then, oh, I see some traffic lights. You fucking wish this was a traffic light. It's funny that I refuse to give these people any traffic signals and then I yell at them when they drive weird. We're gonna have to purge traffic again, which is a little greasy, but these roads are just wrong. So. I think you're allowed to turn both ways here in order for this to work. So this... I think the parts where you turn into the city need to be 2-lane ramps. Well, it's not a ramp. It's 2-lane highway, which I'm sure is laughable to any sort of driving enthusiast. There's no such thing as a 2-lane on-ramp. But there is in my fucking town. I gotta butt heads with this traffic simulation / my inability to understand traffic properly. Still be cleaned up. And then do me a favor and never fucking turn left on that lane. And same name. Really the number on that bridge connection. Try to get that note for maybe. That's good. I won't comment on the turn angles here, because this might not even be the silver bullet I hope it is. Oh fuck, this road's a real mess. So we're once again getting fucked by tourism where people... Let's go to the hypermarket next town over. Not through the busiest part, Dexter Harris, you dumb fuck. A subway would alleviate that, but then again, with fucking, you know what? If we're just trying to get the city to work and then we dress it up later, we might as well. We might as well throw in a Farthington Express. So let's do that as well. I like this one because this would be in the more modern campus section of the city. So we'll put that here, right by an intersection. Then we'll put a tram stop right here so they can get from the railway onto the tram line. And then we got to watch out for... I'm pretty sure I'm at odds with cargo. Who's this? The sunken metro station. I forgot this was another one I downloaded, wasn't it? Ooh, that's nice. That's a nice Farthington station. And then the ones in Stinkenheim would be under. Because again, it's like we'll probably have to run the subway line under the river, but I would like to keep that one above ground like we did with Rockfield. Alright, so we just want like this little modern looking one, which we've already placed. I have good memory. I'm trying to go underground, don't fucking start with me, thank you. And then, looks like we can, oh, never mind, now you're in my way. How am I gonna get over there? I would want to be on this side of it. And you just connect to this side. No, I know it's occupied, we're just trying to get to the station, you fucking scamps. Now, why can't... Oh, this is maybe the problem. Nice, hilariously sharp turn. I'm sure that'll be fine. We go from the Lilac Grounds. Whoa. We just go on a fucking adventure over there, huh? Alright, I want you to go to there. And then we just go right back to downtown. Complete the line. This is the Farthington Express. Because it's just a back and forth, a seesaw. We'll want some actual loops once we have a real network. Alright, and then for the types, I want 2 M1, or is it 2 metros? Can I see you, other train? There you go. Vehicle type, metro. The Farthington Express, tell me more. I need 2 metro trains. So now, if you fucking think Farthington's the place to be, or vice versa. This costs $2,000, and all 900 people go to this one? No, I want everyone going to Farthington Polytechnic, but for now we'll just leave it there, because it looks nice. This place is already a fucking mishmash that props up our 2 suburbs, which is of course backwards, but it's fun to play dress up. So our new trains should emerge. There they are. Those are the Farthington Express trains. We can pray that alleviates some of this traffic. Did I purge traffic? It looks like they're starting to use the interchange, but... So look at this, we're at 31,000 as Farthington slowly grows to accommodate the RCI demand we have. My major worry is they have to drive through an intersection into this on-ramp. I guess actually this needs to be 2 lanes. wherever the cars need to get on is the part where we make it fatter. Holy shit, oh no you don't. And you are not allowed to do that either. I can appreciate that you want to get off the highway, but you would have to get off here and then turn over. A lot of hearses, but I guess it's because I'm purging traffic and a lot of new crematorium jobs get spawned. I thought I turned this off. Okay, I would love it if that was the only problem we had here, just interchange hell. It seems okay now, but I think as more traffic shows up, it'll start to show its flaws. This is already a problem. You know what? Here's what we'll do, actually. If this is the problem, just get rid of it, right? And we'll make these little loops instead. Can you stop the underground? Thank you. We're just throwing caution to the wind in this neighborhood because, again, Dixon Place isn't going to be in the same state. And then this little road makes a little more sense than the weird, like, hedge baby highway. This. Go. See if this helps. Things are getting a little backed up, not too bad. How's Crowley Circle? Hopefully not a fucking disaster. Bit of a disaster, son of a bitch. This highway's doing okay. Hopefully these guys would have taken the subway, but they'd already begun their magical journey. Oh boy, what am I looking at here, Dixon? What the are we allergic to this lane, boys? What's going on? What the fuck am I looking at? Oh, that's a 2-lane. That's why it's such a fucking mess. I'm guessing you bozos are going to try to merge in later, yeah. Seeing some weird backup from... What in the world is going on over here? What in the world is going... Oh my god. Oh no. Ah, because we got rid of the on-ramp. Now these guys wanted a Stenchberg through here. Shit. Okay, here's the fix for that. The fix for that is this becomes a 2-way, and then we reconnect to the turning lane here. This is already starting to go south, because these are all just temporary fixes, so I'm just letting myself get messier and messier. There. I mean, one-way roads in an industrial area aren't uncommon, but this is some real fucking spaghetti we're starting to find ourselves making. highest hopes, but there's another traffic purge. We're fucking killing traffic way too frequently to try and clean this shit up. Population's growing at least, and we're not in negative money, but these aren't exactly timeless building projects we're making. Need to be a time traffic light. It's when this happens, when both guys drive out of the intersection and it falls apart. Like, where the fuck are you going? He's a consultant at the Gourmet Fish Stick Factory. Where do you live? You live in... Okay, Delta States. I thought he lived in Farthington. Man, Jesus Christ. I live in Farthington, but he worked at the Fish Stick Factory in Stenchburg? Hope your house was cheap. And then, yeah, now it's fucking backing up because these clowns want to turn into traffic when they get off the highway. This isn't going too great because there's too much traffic in every direction. This is not good. And then if I only let you turn in one direction, they're just going to turn around in the city and cause trouble. And then we're right back where we started. I think it's a problem because this is the only way in. Like, it's not. I'm very upset that these people aren't using Myrtle Circle and Crowley Circle. Everyone's fucking obsessed with the Stenchburg Bridge. So this one, we're only allowed to turn left. Maybe I just have to deal with that. I mean, having people turn into traffic, such a busy intersection is a terrible idea. The lane mathematics are a little fucky here, and then of course these guys want in, so they're blocking traffic. God damn it. Traffic light's not going to save us because that's just going to let... I mean, they won't get in each other's way on a traffic light, but... I mean, maybe. Let's try a time traffic light. I've seen some pretty wacky shit you can do with a time traffic light. I have no idea how to do it, and I just can't be bothered to figure it out. This is a problem. But there's no other way out of town. Yeah, wow. I just realized if you want to leave town this way, this is the only way, and if you want to leave town going north, this is the only way. No wonder this fucking bridge is a disaster. This fucking dude, there's no other way to town. There's no other way to town from Stenchburg if you're going south. Shit. We could give them another interchange later on, like over here. She's holding together, but I think that's just a trick. Yeah, hi, I saw that. You thought you could do it. Thought you could sneak one of these highway crosswalks by on me, but I fucking caught you. Here. Hello? This feels like an autosave. I didn't have a concrete plan for Farthington tonight, but it looks like we're going to lose the whole night on traffic trouble. Everybody's favorite game. Because, see, I think if I can fiddle with the traffic settings, which I can on a time traffic light, is basically the the less important road gets less light time. Yeah, it's already a fucking disaster. It's already backed up into like 3 intersections. God fucking damn it. Those retards are all merging. Hey, is it okay if I turn left here? You can actually turn wherever the fuck you want in the timed light. Although I suppose if you need to turn left here and this guy needs to go straight, well, we can do this. See, there's a lot of directions that aren't being used on this timeline.
Good on paper
I think.
When played through an open.
Like they could have turned right when these guys turned left. Yeah, it's just fucking Christ. It's backing up more and more. I think they just need another way off the goddamn highway. Because where do these idiots think they're going? I have to deliver this over. No, you're supposed to use the train station, dude. Looks like these guys got their own problems. Oh boy. This fucking old town is a disaster. Maybe we just need to bite the bullet and start redoing all of Stenchburg. Which is a bit of a hit to our population. We're gonna lose 2,000 in Dixon. 2,000 and... what the fuck? 2,000... okay. 8,000 in Old Town. We're gonna lose like 12,000. We're gonna lose almost half of our population. Yeah, we're gaining population in Farthington, but I feel that's mostly being propped up by the fact that I keep deleting the traffic. If we let this traffic propagate and just keep the city streets blocked, eventually businesses would shut down and then people would get mad and leave out. I'm just at a loss of how to save this bridge. Because it can handle some light traffic, but then when everybody and their fucking mother wants to use it. Well, what we can do is we can put the same thing kind of over here. What the fuck are these slum houses still doing? I'm not sure what that was. Fire station? Some office work here. Basically, we put another bridge over here, and that'll keep some of the Stenchburg traffic on this side, I hope. Because I think just there's too much traffic coming out of Stenchburg for one interchange. So right here. That's not the bridge, is it? 4-lane truss? Okay, if you say so. Make a crazy interchange there that won't require a stop. I mean, so the problem is those big ones take up a lot of space. And you're not wrong. Like, we could shove a turbine in here. You know what? This is going to be a very urbanized part of the city eventually, so you might be right. Let's just see what we've got in our bag of tricks. The turbine's super efficient, but I think the turbine's gargantuan. Yeah, we lose the rock mostly. I don't want to lose the rock. A windmill is also giant. Turbine stack is giant. A stack interchange is... it almost is. What's this? It's an abomination. Interchanges are really big is the problem, which is why I want it to kind of be compact. And I don't think we can. A roundabout interchange. The true British way of connecting two motorways. I don't know. Well, slap one down. That's really fucking gross. I think it would single-handedly solve our problems, but I don't know. I'm just not used to these highways stacked on top of highways stacked on top of highways. It is just gonna get. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I don't want to lose the rock. So let's just find a nice one. Full diamond interchange? No. I think a DCMI is a nice one, but I don't think I have any downloaded. What is this thing? Some of these are also just like artistic. Diverging windmill. That's fucking massive. Diverging. There you are. Diverging diamond interchange. See, this one is you never stop. I think this is what we want. I think that's what we want. It absorbs some of the fucking parkway, or more importantly, we would have to redo this middle part. We'll lose all this shit, but you know what? That's okay. Alright. Woodland Bridge, you had a good run. But the city's growing and growth means change. We're gonna lose these billboards, unfortunately. Move the rock? That's just crazy time. Water pipe not connected. Yeah, we're gonna need to do a little retrofit of Stenchburg here to make this interchange fit. Jesus Christ. Pretty much goes all the way down to the curve. Lose all these guys too. This is my fault for trying to squeak by without an interchange when we built Stenchburg, though. Actually, to be fair, I don't think we had a lot of highway stuff unlocked for Stenchburg when we started building that part of the city. I think this is the even better one. Slope too steep. Shut up. Just show me what it looks like. Where's some land I have to build on? What's this thing? Yeah, this looks very experimental. I'd like it to be believable. I think DCDs do exist. Diverging diamond interchanges. Compact stack interchange. Compact's a relative term, I guess, when you're dealing with 4-lane highways. 6-lane highways, technically. Yeah, okay, we definitely want this DCD. Shit's in the road, too. Oh boy, we're losing a lot of Stenchburg here. At this point, I wonder if... Is Stenchburg still Stenchburg at this point? It's like a Theseus ship paradox. Okay. Except now we're nowhere near Woodland Road, which is what my original wish was. Do some anarchy. I fucking hate that anarchy deletes the rock anyways. They have to yield to each other at some point. I don't think anybody's ever in your way because they're all 2 lanes. Oh, Christ. We have to move him out of the way for a little bit. We'll put those back later because we're a wizard. God. Gross. Fuck up a footprint to it. Jesus. And then these guys are still in the fucking way. Maybe with road anarchy, I can just kind of swing in. Answer's not really. I didn't say ground, I said this. Oh, Christ. Fine, do ground. No, I said do ground. Don't fucking start. Are you deaf? I said do ground. That part looks okay, but then we gotta start getting these ramps connected. Hell yeah. Could you fucking not? It's a pretty fugly interchange. Well, the interchange itself is fine. It just didn't quite fit where I fucking have my city. Then you hook into Woodland Wrong, and then you lose these hedges, which sucks. Knowing my luck, we may have actually bulldozed enough of Stenchburg that now there's just not enough industrial traffic. Very upset the train didn't divert as much of the traffic as I was hoping. There's some potential for interesting landscaping here if this works.
Welcome back. Is something about the floor that just makes you want to cup of tea, relax, and spend the better part of a decade learning the subtlest of woodwork? If only I had. Now,
So let's see, if I'm driving here, this turn lane's wrong. So I would come up, and then if I turn here, and then, yeah, I turn here, so it's, you're not really yielding because these lanes aren't for you. And there's some room for U-turns and shit, but you're not in anyone's way. Some of these settings might have been blown out, but I think this might be okay. So you come in, there's a traffic light, which you probably don't need anymore, but maybe you do. And you guys come off here. Becomes a one-way, which isn't the case anymore. That might be a real road again. Stenchburg does not have the best road design in the first place, is the problem. It's quite fucking fugly. And I'll just haphazardly fill in the blocks densely to create even more traffic, and we should be set. Stenchburg's overpiped, so that shouldn't be a problem. But we've got a power disconnect here. Okay, you're connected, and then you grab your power from this side. Okay, let's see. Let's see what she does. Let's wipe it. God help us if this diamond interchange doesn't solve her problems. It's already falling apart. These guys are doing fucking U-turns. I thought you guys had power because it comes through to Delta. See, the power comes from solar. And there's Stenchburg, and then Stenchburg goes over here to... No, it doesn't actually go into Delta. That should do it. Yeah, that was it. Traffic light's a problem. And now it's just a junction. Oh, it's already been an hour of this shit. City Skylines. This is exactly what happened to the old Stenchburg. Delete traffic again because we're a filthy cheater. This interchange isn't blowing me away with these weird circles these guys are doing, but again, the entire city is forced to use this highway interchange. Maybe it needs to be a turbine. Maybe we just need something very robust. Yeah, like some people are just doing fucking U-turns on this thing. Why are you over here? The lanes might be goofed up. So yeah, it's like you would come in here. And then you would turn. Why would you turn here? Okay, you, where the fuck are you going? He did it right. Okay, yeah, there's definitely some fuckery here. Oh boy. It's gonna take forever to get this sorted then. So, like, you know, you would go here. And then you would go here. Except you could go where the fuck you want and get in someone's way. And then, oh god, yeah, no wonder this is not as... Okay, this right here, I'm fucking disabling this U-turn where it's driving me fucking crazy just to see it. So if you're here, you want to go here, don't turn here. What the fuck am I looking at? You. Don't do that. Turn here instead, you fucking bozo. I'm gonna chalk this one up to braking because I changed the road type. It's already backed up. Fuck. Oh my god. Maybe just a turbine. It's a fucking disaster again. If there's something to that, I don't know how it works, so we're just gonna nuke it all. I don't get it. Problem is, I think a turbine's even bigger. Maybe just a regular roundabout. Like, it's not complicated where they're going. There's just too many fucking people getting in each other's way. Let's not overthink this. Let's just try a roundabout first. Nice big one, they need lots of room. A nice 3-lane highway. Whoops! What is this? What in the world is that? think we had a problem with the road tool there. Interesting elevation changes, though. The roundabout shit. Maybe that's because it becomes a problem just because people get in each other's way. Maybe a roundabout handles enough of the throughput without also really taking up too much extra space compared to the bridge. It's about the same size as the bridge, I think. This guy's back. That still looks nice. I don't think it was that close to the road, actually. Where was this originally? Is it clipping? Or like this?
The classics, where we harp on the chordists and flout the flautists.
Is there something like that for now? I don't think that's how it's clipping. Alright, don't fuck me this time. I'll be relieved, but also a little upset if just a roundabout was the solution to this. We are losing some money. We have a shitload of industrial demand now. One more thing. So we want some nice, generous terms on these things. 24, we'll say. I don't want any excuses for this roundabout going slow. This is still a problem. Probably just shouldn't be. Oh, fuck you. Oh no, there's some people in my way. Oopsie. Oh, this just needs to not be a fucking major intersection so soon. Sorry, those residents, but I just need room to absorb all the traffic. Just turn some of these 3-ways into 4s. Stenchburg's gonna be the fucking death of me. Look at this. Fucking hell. Use the goddamn train station, guys. You're coming from here. And you're delivering it in this... all the way over here. Fucking goddamn it. That's what this warehouse is supposed to be for. You shouldn't exist. Your delivery job should not exist. Oh, it's gonna be 3 hours. It's gonna be 3 fucking hours of traffic tonight. Miserable. Some really weird merges here, like people are just merging to the innermost lane. That fucking quick? Are you serious? There's 2 ways in there's 3 ways. You can take the fucking train station. What happened this year at Farthington Polytechnic? 350 people go there because we turned off this one. 2 toga parties. The toga party aftermath includes students missing classes in the morning, people sleeping on the campus lawn, and a few proactive freshmen decorating the statues found on campus grounds. Over 9,000 white bed sheets were appropriated by students for this year's toga party. We're still at unrecognized. We have to make some academic works, and I think we need a lot more people to visit Polytechnic and be students. But I am fucking furious with this Stenchburg traffic flow. Holy hell. Because there is another way off the highway. It's over here. But they think that this is the quickest way through the entire city. I could enact the Old Town policy, which stops heavy traffic, but I think they would still go through. Because they think their delivery job is in there. City planning, Old Town. Only residents and businesses can use the area. I think we tried this before, banning through traffic in Dixon Place, and they didn't give a shit. Like, this is fucking embarrassing. At this point, I'm almost better just fucking piping them directly into Myrtle Highway if they just refuse to use Redmond Parkway responsibly. I don't see nearly as many people going into the Dixon Place anymore, so I think now they're just going to plug up Myrtle and Crowley. Or maybe they'll finally realize they should take the train. I mean, the upside, it's an interesting landmark. I'm not too over the moon about roundabouts everywhere for our heavy industrial traffic. Roundabouts on a highway just seems odd. It's a big burst of traffic there. Some more. Get out of the way, Travis Green. So I don't like this. I don't like that one fucking bit. I don't like this people thinking they can just go to whatever goddamn lane they want. This is the kind of stuff we had with Myrtle Circle in the old days. We'll have to keep going on. I should try to double check a nicer setup here for roundabouts, because I'm sure someone's figured out the most efficient way to do it. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm just designing my city wrong. Like I said, all the traffic has to go through one of 3 roundabouts. Well, technically one of 2 roundabouts, because Myrtle sends you into Crowley no matter what, which is this trouble? Crowley seems okay so far. I think I see what the problem is here, because it doesn't let you change lanes. They merge into whatever lane they want to use and then stay there. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think this is a good idea either, but I mean, if we're just going to go full idiot here, let's nuke these no merging allowed nodes. So now they can merge where the fuck they want, but they have to take the innermost lane when they come in. Perfect. It's already a fucking disaster. Great job, guys. Is it okay if I just pull in front of everybody in my giant 18-wheeler? Sure, man. You fucking do you. Tried to be polite and you fucked it up instantly. So if you can't merge, then yeah, you would have to enter the roundabout at your exit lane. You know what? I feel there's no reason for this to be a 3-lane. If they're going to be idiots like this, it's a 2-lane. You're either turning or you're continuing. So let's try this. It also gets rid of those gaudy overpass. How are there still trees on this roundabout? I feel this is my 3rd bulldoze pass. And then, yeah, now people starting to think that Crowley's the way to go, and now Crowley's the disaster zone. Holy shit. Yep, I think next time we're going to have to just level all the old city and try to figure out what the systemic problem here is. Well, I mean, the systemic problem is that my commercial's in just an island and everyone needs to drive through pretty shitty roads to get to it. So we didn't finish Farthington, but yeah, I think we're going to have to really fast track this whole new Stinkenheim development plan. Because yeah, this roundabout's doing better, but that's because everybody's been offloading the Crowley Circle and it is very quickly becoming trouble. Alright, this actually needs to be a yield because there's some traffic coming, but not enough to justify that. Get your goddamn turn. Oh, yeah, look at this. Look at this. Oh, God. We're like, yeah, this is doing better, but we are in serious trouble here. I'm mostly furious at the fact that no one's using my warehouses and cargo terminals that we built. Our gross Band-Aid railway network was a disaster. But I see people are using them, not enough people. Let's look at our export overlay. Huh. We're importing again. I built this warehouse for a reason. These guys aren't importing. Rockfield's actually... Well, shit. Well, sorry, Rockfield, never mind. Rockfield doesn't have a warehouse. But Valerio should not be importing with this warehouse here. They should not be importing. What is the problem? It's set to fill. None of its trucks are in use. No, this roundabout's a fucking disaster too. Oh my god. I really want to save Riverside, Delta, Puyallup Glade, but I guess really everything else can go. Redmond Parkway, I would love to cut through it. But... It's a little obnoxious too. It's a 2-lane highway and they're like, nah, I'm not going to use the side lane. I'm not going to use the fast one. Well, hang on. I think it's because we've done this. This isn't going to save us because Crowley Circle's a problem right now. We can do a little baby bookkeeping here. Pretend we know what we're doing. Looks like I got a lot to learn about traffic for next time, though. Holy hell. I thought we were going to get in front of it this time. Not get another Stenchburg fiasco, if you remember the first 5 parts of this stream. Which actually a couple of years ago, but that city was a fucking mess. What's my traffic flow like? I'm terrified to look at my traffic flow percentage, even with all the traffic resets.
Welcome to the class.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's not going to be 83%, that's for sure.
And that's not classist, that's classicist. Look it up.
Who said you could do that? Why do they always have to merge like idiots? Build more industrial zone. One disaster at a time, please, city advisor. One disaster at a time. For example, this. everybody wants to merge this way. Now this is backing up. Yeah, this is not a good night for city skylines. Traffic flow 69% nice, but not really. On the upside, we can see the subway trains. Like, Farthington's fine, and Rockfield's fine. Well, this is busy, but it's not jammed up. But just this fucking... It's too centralized over here. Centralized, and it's not near any major roadways. So really, part of this highway needs to sort of slice up towards the Harbor District. But then my city's cut up by highways, which isn't really European. That's more of like an American thing. I've never been good at designing the arterial roadways, because I'm always like, when you see a long stretch of road, I'm just always compelled to put businesses on it. But then we end up with these weird, just super long roads with businesses on them, I guess is the problem, huh? Like, look at this. Look at how far it's backed up. Do-do-do-do. I don't even know why you'd want to visit my city if this is what it was like. Where the fuck are we going, guys? Educated senior. He's leaving the city. I don't know how the fuck you got here, because this is the way out. You need to do a U-turn right away, old man. I want to see how you think you're going to pull it off. Yeah, this is how we leave the city, huh? Just do a fucking U-turn and go back to Crowley, you bozo. If you turned around right here, if you went up Blake, down Campbell, turn right back around, you're in Crowley, no one even is in your way, and then you're just like, boop, boop, you're on your fucking way. But this fucking clown. Wow, next time, New Stinkenheim. Exciting / terrifying. This whole old city, it's causing more problems than I want. I was hoping that we could just slap in some like sloppy Band-Aid stuff so we can go back to Farthington, but this is just going to get worse and worse forever. I mean, we have $8 million to start our dream city. Oh, it should be enough. The main downside is going to be when people just leave in droves, is when we bulldoze this place. Gavin? I don't know who that is. I'm gonna have to revamp my mass transit. Well, my mass transit doesn't really exist, luckily. Really, our mass transit right now is the subway, which is also, like, slapped in temporarily. I'm furious that this is how this man left the city. He could have just taken Crowley Circle and gotten onto the highway from there. I hope you enjoyed visiting my town, because I left a little present in your Jeep. It was a bomb. You're fucking dead. Clogging my fucking streets. We don't mess around in Stinkenheim. Really love Rockfield. Rockfield does not need an overhaul like the way it looks. Looks great just from the sky, too. Almost looks like a real place. But this is... yeah, it's this. I really gotta get away from this super long 6-lane road business district. It's always going to be a disaster. I need to stop. I feel like this, it's got some good bones, you know. I like this roundabout and then this roundabout to sort of separate New Stenchburg, and this is kind of wavy. I kind of want to get this highway entrance a little further away from this on-ramp. But we need to buy this piece of land. I think it's 42,000. Then we can buy this piece of land, which gives us a lot more for New Stenchburg to work with. But New Stenchburg, we can just keep it on this side of the highway for now. Yeah, this shit. So yeah, Dixon Place gone. Even the roundabout doesn't survive. I really want to keep this Crowley Circle though, because I like the look of it. This part doesn't work out. I wonder if people don't like leaving through Crowley Circle because this corner turns them, slows them down so much. Yeah, Puyallup Glade, I want to keep that. And then technically that might give us room for another suburb here, maybe, even. But all this is the historic waterfront district, remember? Federal Square is going to get deleted. We might even move Federal Square over into the central business district we build one day. This turbine interchange is fine. It can handle enough traffic as long as there's not a literal jam. Nobody gets stuck on it, which is what I like. And nobody gets stuck on this either. This is an appropriate interchange for the amount of traffic we have in Farmington right now. It's just fucking Stenchburg's fault. Stenchburg farting onto Valerio Boulevard. Just this crop dust alley of trouble. I mean, people are using this train station, but not enough people, so I don't know. I just don't fucking know. My city is in ruins, and I make $14,000 a week. Oh my god. Look at this. Yeah, Stenchburg needs a whole new design paradigm. The actual city is also a fucking mess, but yeah. And then I'm not sure. I don't know how to feel about the pedestrian pathways and the bike paths, because it's the long distance ones. I guess if I can get people over the highway, if I can get people to walk to work, maybe, but I don't have the highest hopes. Like, I can see where you're coming from, but these are some, like, real long-distance jobs that are causing the most problems. And of course, this isn't to prove me right. I know this won't work. This is in the fucking middle of nowhere and it's massive. But let's see if just anybody thinks this is a hot idea. That's a large node, wow. You know what? I'm not sure if people will even take that. That looks weird. Yeah, I mean, there's no bus service to Stenchburg. There's no subway service to Stenchburg. But buses and subways like this is cargo, a hippie, a garbage truck? Okay, there we go. A tourist, he's going to visit the tax office. In what fucking dreamland? In what fucking dreamland is that how we get there, young man? How fucking dare you? Why are you turning off here? I think I know what it is. I know what it fucking is. Because when you turn in, you have to keep... No, wait, you're allowed to keep going. Oh, Christ. I see what it is now. I see what it is. This traffic AI is making me go crazy. wonder Stenchburg's getting clogged up. Alright, now people are starting to use the inner circle, thank God. Let's do another traffic purge. Just purge when it's my own fault it's clogged up, right? Oh, 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 oh! Where are we going, Jeremy? He lives here. That's a very cozy. And he works at the eco-friendly company. Well, it's got a smokestack, so I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical, Jeremy Cooper. He's going to work, and apparently he has an invisible unicycle, or maybe he just walks really, really, really fucking weird. Please don't make fun of my rickets. The more I learn about Jeremy, the more I need to know. God, I hope that's a bicycle and it's just invisible, because he's fucking weird otherwise. Yeah, we're just gonna redo Stinkenheim completely because I'm just half-assing all these systems otherwise. Because yeah, we need bus service. I mean, probably just for the sheer volume of people that would work in Stenchburg, they should have a subway stop. But I don't know.
One of our listeners, Todd H. Why
Bus
did
service might be
Johann
enough.
Sebastian Bach throw out his harpsichord? Because it was Baroque. Todd, a noble effort, but J.S. Bach loved his harpsichord and would never have thrown it out, as it would have almost certainly been dismantled and used as firewood by the countless peasants of Leipzig. Anyway.
Uneducated adult, maybe that's why he has rickets. So I mean, people are using it. You're probably right, Sewell. I always underestimate how far people are willing to go. I think it's like 100 tiles, but for how dense I build my city, 100 tiles will get you really far. My power grids are disconnected again. Nope, we actually just have power trouble. $34,000, we've lost some people. Let's do this. Let's swap the Rockfield Power Company solar farm for solar updraft tower, which basically doubles its output. It doubles its cost, but keeps the footprint nice and low. We'll go from, well actually, how much do you make me right now? You make me 160. But we can get up to 240, which keeps us in the green. Hopefully keeps us in the green long enough to get us to nuclear. Some weird green space there. Let's not get bogged down by those sorts of details. We have a city to save. The roundabout's kind of surviving. Oh, sorry, now that I've said that, now it can completely fall apart. Wow, literally as soon as I said it. Oh boy, she's gonna get plugged up in a second here. It's because these guys, they won't go straight through. I really don't like this. She's stuffed. I feel 2 lanes should be enough for this. I don't think this is a 3-lane roundabout. I just gotta figure out this lane flow. But yeah, if we can get more just cars off the road, that is more capacity for the trucks to use without overloading the roads. But I'm really bummed out that I wasn't able to offload this truck, because like I want all the Stenchburg traffic to put their shit here, and then the train sends it over here, and then it's right at Valeria, so no trucks are going through here is what I want, but it looks like that's not what they're doing. Highly educated he's going to the mega shopping center. That doesn't look very mega. But at least it's not the hypermarket. I'm still very upset at that man that was going to the hypermarket, despite the fact that he worked at a better shopping mall. I mean, you know, maybe you work at McDonald's, you don't want to eat McDonald's every day, but people who work at McDonald's don't block my fucking roundabouts. Oh, it's happening again. What do we got here? Tourist, he's going to the large playground. Shirley Clark, you fucking bitch. Get out of my way, I need to see it. Did she miss her turn? What is... God damn it. How did you miss your turn? Stay in the roundabout. And now you're you better get out of your goddamn car and walk. Oh, she did. I'm still furious that she turned into Stenchburg. I don't like this, but if I don't let them turn, they'll never use this lane. Watch, if I don't let them turn, they'll suddenly not want to use the inner ring. Or we get these weird rubberneckers that think they can turn around in Stenchburg. Same problem. We're right back where we start on this roundabout if I don't let them turn off. That's beautiful right there. That's nice and fluid. Synchronized turning, but here comes a big gaggle of trucks. Let's see if we got any trouble. Now nobody wants to go down Oak Road. I hope I didn't break the rules. No, if you're in the outermost circle, you can go to either lane. Okay. How we doing here at Crowley? Not too hot. Not too hot at all. Crowley's not the most beautifully designed roundabout, it just looks nice with that little nature path. But it looks like moving forward, we want to... Well, actually, we can leverage this a little bit. Give them a nice nature preserve path here, because I think it looks wacky too, doesn't it? Space is not already occupied, that bullshit me. I see what happened. No, why are you forcing yourself? I'm trying to make you a bridge. This isn't what I want it to be, I'm just checking to see how this will work out. I like the look of it, maybe, maybe not. I just really like the dirt path part, not the bridge part. Well, I suppose we can go with the dirt path and then change the bridge. You think this one should be 3 lanes, or you think we should make Crowley Circle 3 lanes? This I was just about to say, oh, 2 lanes looks like it's working out for this one. Then I fucking scrolled over. That's Stenchburg's fault. They're getting backed up at this intersection. A slip lane wouldn't even save them that much because they're getting fucked from this side too, aren't they? I really like those little slip lanes. I think it's because I live near a few of them. So I like to put things in the game that I'm used to seeing in real life. Oh, we're going to try to overhaul this bridge. Is this a zoo path? University path? What's that look like? I saw someone walk on it. That's a good sign. So we get that one. I suppose it would want to be a pretty robust rail because it's over a fucking highway. Ooh, now that looks nice. The vines are maybe a little silly, but I really like the railing there. What is this? That's the zoo. And then let's go with a city path, because the dirt path doesn't go well with that bridge. There we go. It's a little weird clipping where it hits the ground, but that could be promising. Something. Oh yeah, that's really nice. Vines are maybe not safe from an engineering point of view, having shit fall on the cars, but... Alright, so Crowley is 3 lanes, but you think we should make this new roundabout a 3-laner. I'm not sure what the 3rd lane would do on this one, though. Are you yielding or something? I just need to get off. Some trouble here. So, oh, academic year complete. Nobody moved in. 2 toga parties, though. A lot of time passing for Farthington Polytechnic. So we have a lot of land we can claim here. All these offices we can scrap. This needs to be re-envisioned. I mean, I don't even know anymore. I wonder if we should just have offices and just import our goods if this is going to keep happening in Stenchburg. But there's a chance we can save it with a well, I don't want to say better designed, but a newly designed Stinkenheim, because I'm probably going to make the exact same mistakes in the new city we build. We're at $11,000 a week now. My income really fluctuates. 35,000 population. We could be dumb. And I think I do want to be dumb, is we could force another slum situation to get to 42,000, because 42,000 does let us purchase this tile right here. That lets us really add to Stenchburg here. We could also put an industrial office park over here, but no, I think I want to put it here by the Rockfield Power Company. But yeah, we could build this stupid slum again to get us to 42,000. Man, this roundabout almost works, but they get really hosed when they get in here. So this lane is saved with a slip lane. But this lane isn't. What we could do, which is really dumb, we could just not let them turn, and then they're not blocking traffic as much. Where are you guys going the other way? Holy shit. That's just a fucking... That's a disaster waiting to happen. They're turning around on a gravel road dead end. Welcome to the industrial metropolis of Stinkenheim. I shouldn't get too hung up on this because, like I said, we're gonna level this whole place and reimagine it. I like the roundabout. I like the roundabout landmark. I like mostly the elevations. I like the asymmetry on the hills, especially this. It's a hill here, but then it dips down here. Even though it shouldn't, it should be level. Not sure why the tool did it, but interesting asymmetry. It looks like she's starting to clean up. I just really do not know why people are turning around. Good God. They're always trying to sneak in some dead ends. Why are you all obsessed with turning left if you're just gonna U-turn on me? Okay. Yeah, I need to see where the fuck you're going. He turns. Okay, no, he turns here, that's fine. So, there's some idiots over here that I didn't know. Unemployed? Wait a second. Son of a bitch. These fucking clowns. People are still turning around in Stenchburg, and I don't know why. They should be able to pass through. What's the problem?
Hello,
What is going on here, homie?
classics.
You can go straight, or you can go straight. Okay, so wait, he's stuck in this lane. Okay, he can't turn. He can't turn. That's what the fucking problem is. So just always let them merge back in on these nodes, I think. Try this. Try something like this. Because it looks like I have a lot of looky-loos in Stenchburg that shouldn't be there. This might slow things down, though, if we get some dopey mid-turn mergers. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. If the traffic flows low enough, though, it's a smooth merge is the thing, because there's room for them. Oh, someone's complaining about water. Do we have sewage trouble? No, you're just a baby. Oh, no, it's you, actually. I mean, you're also a baby, but... all this piping's gonna need to get ripped up. Yeah, get these fucking looky-loos out of Stenchburg. Yeah, you were spot on with those paths, though, because that is a hell of a commute. Actually, if this is to scale, that's a rather brisk walk through an interesting nature trail, so I guess I would walk that. We definitely need to leverage this. I really like this one. Gussy this one up a little more, but I like the concept of it. This one's fugly. I don't like this one. But again, same concept. So there's some ideas here, and then we need to run... I mean, I want to run the cargo train, but it didn't really save the day. This isn't even full. I don't know what's going on. Let's set them all to balance. They might be over-importing or something. Not enough water at the cargo train terminal. Is that the reason? Is that the reason I'm getting fucked here? You still got some looky-loos. I thought I wiped out the traffic. You're going to... okay, ooh, you belong to the warehouse. It's working. I'll keep it on balance, though, because I think Phil might be generating too much traffic. So this warehouse is sending people out. But the one at the harbor isn't. The one at the harbor doesn't really give a shit. And this is the one I wanted, is I wanted this one to alleviate the traffic. But this one seems like a red herring. I don't think this one's helping. So we've continued the curse of running train out to this part of the town. Never works out for us. Roundabout's looking tidy. Crowley Circle, we just wiped traffic, so Crowley Circle might hit some trouble in a bit. I feel if I just merge Miller a little bit sharper. But I really like this medium, but it's not working. It's not working. It's not working out. Looks like it preserved the curve, and now it's a little less disgusting to turn into. Kept this median, which is nice. Let's see if I can node controller this to be a little nicer red, I think. Keep that nice and... Get rid of these crosswalks, because of course we're on the a highway interchange. And it's a lot less gross than it was. That's actually a lot smoother than it was. To be fair, I knew it was shit before, I just really liked the median. Mayor, this is a dangerous hairpin curve. Yeah, but it's painted so beautifully. Look at this fresh fade on the crosswalk. Oh, some merging there I don't care for. It's absorbing. Well, I don't want to say it's absorbing a lot. Not ideal. It's gonna fill up real soon. What I leave you alone for 5 minutes. Winston Morgan. What the hell happened? You fucking merging Mitchells again. Importing oil products. No, what the hell is use the train station? Goddamn barbarians. The train station's right here. It's costing me $1,500 a week. So, in theory, there's an odd amount of people using this warehouse. In theory, we'd want a warehouse for each resource type, I suppose, then. So, you know, you'd go forestry, farming, which we make, so you'd want ore and oil. So rather than come off the highway, these ones would come from the train station. I don't think that'll be the case. But maybe something like this. Maybe we just need to make that little warehouse district a bit larger. See if anybody here even drops off their products. See, a balanced means they'll import it when they need it. This is complete fucking gridlock. We were close. I feel we were close on that one. But again, Stenchburg is a disaster. Just this all is going to go. And I'm actually going to delete it at the end of the stream here tonight, which is actually... Oh man, really sneaking up on us. We fucking didn't get anything done besides me yelling at roundabouts. Farthingtons continue to languish. Oh no, the bus garage is on fire. Holy shit, what the hell is this and what happened? The recycling center burned down. This is what happened last time. Why did we have to put a fire department out here? I'm tired of this strip mall catching on fire. This is ridiculous. burned down recycling center. Alright, the bus, this place survived. But the recycling center did not. Okay. New Stenchburg. How am I going to save you? First, I guess this needs to be a real road. But we can't zone on it because it's right next to Roundabout 2. Oh boy. Well, I really want to keep the Roundabout, so let's commit to that and do some Roundabout dress up. Yeah, I can't make sense of how they drive. I don't know if 3 lanes is gonna help me here. I do something like this for my filler. Hello, I wanted to put one over here. Nobody's even turning into this other lane here. Admiral, can you bisect yourself? Yeah. Okay. It's a little frustrating, like, there's a way to do it. Well, darn. I want this double solid to become a median. Let's not get caught up on this. Oh, what am I doing? I was like, the center looks weird. It's because we didn't do this. Line fever here, nobody else. Well, we almost did it. Well, hang on. What if we do this to this? Right? think that's not right, because if they use this lane, they'll drive onto the median. I think this is the same problem we had out on Earl Crescent. That one is also invisible. That's okay. Make the right-hand lane of the roundabout for turn-off only. So, I think we had it like that at one point, and then the problem was is they would not stay where I wanted them to. No, I guess I did make these so they'll merge into the turn lane if they want to turn. Don't, yeah, but then this happens. This is what the problem was.
You're listening to the classics, the city's home for the hits from the 80s, 90s, and onward. 1780s and 1890s, that is.
Crowley Circle disaster still. She's moving okay. What's her flow at? 77. Not awful. But I'm just a little frazzled from this, so I think we're just going to get started now. We're just going to bite the bullet here because I'm just going to keep getting mad at traffic all night. So we're going to level the city, so we'll have a fresh slate for next time. Because there's just too much trouble. I need more mixed zone use, I think. Only learned about that recently, and that seems like a really impressive concept. Don't just have a giant block of commercial that all your industrial deliveries have to go through there, which is what I have right now. The bulk of my commercial is on Valerio, and they need to drive through the whole town to get there. So we're gonna lose Dixon Place. Big Myth Knoll isn't really it's a neighborhood, but there's no charm to it. Also, we need to find it. We need to find the important house here. Where is it? Where is it? The Garnet Residence. Where was his fucking house? It's around here somewhere. Is it this one? Cedar. Pearl. Where the hell was your house? The hell was Fat Cow's house? We have to make sure we bulldoze it. There it is, the cow residence. Boop. No survivors. So yeah, we'll lose Federal Square, but we can reimagine Federal Square somewhere else. And then just this one little stretch. Even the bridge doesn't need to survive. Just Riverside needs to survive. And really, I've learned with Woodland Bridge that we're going to need more than one bridge. If you're going from one neighborhood to another, one bridge is not going to fucking cut it. Goodbye library. Bike paths. A lot of decoration. Federal Square we got to scoop up. Federal Square was a level 5 park, I think, and now it's level 0 because we're bulldozing it. Hey there. Just bulldozing half my city, welcome. We also had some real tourism problems, apparently, which is a shame because I couldn't leverage the tourism to unlock any buildings. But sightseeing tours and shit, they were just always clogging up the goddamn roads instead. But we have some buildings we can use. We have like the waste transfer facilities, which, you know, I didn't see that much garbage truck traffic causing problems. It's mostly industrial traffic, so hopefully the historic waterfront can help with that a little bit, because that will give us a little bit of industrial capacity inside the city rather than it all coming from Stenchburg. Or maybe I should just sort of expand Stenchburg so there's some of it on each side of the roundabout. But I mean, the parkway going through an industrial sector is kind of ugly. Needs to be done, though. The city wasn't laid out very well. And then we're pretty much just going to level this place and then call it a night. And then we need some time to figure out how the hell I'm going to do this. I obviously get very distracted, as evidenced by the fact I just tried to solve traffic problems that aren't even a problem. Well, they're a problem, but they're not a problem in the sense. Now we're just redesigning the town anyways. I like Puyallup Glade, really want to try to preserve that. We had this weird, like, yuppie sort of commercial district in Dixon, which that's sort of what Delta States is about, so maybe that was the wrong neighborhood character to go for. Although I think Dixon Place predates Delta, so I guess that's not as weird. I like that bridge. Remember, that's the Zoo Bridge for next time. I really like that wavy road with the hedge. Hopefully we can bring something like that back in the new city. And then yeah, they will walk clean across that highway if I give them a pedestrian overpass, so that's useful information. Is that no pedophiles allowed? Did it survive? Nope. I think we bulldozed no pedophiles allowed a while back. I could just delete the roads and let everything be zoned, but I really don't want the game to be running without half the city there. We're gonna just hemorrhage money, even with $8 million. So in a sense, the next stream is going to be very landscaping heavy because we're basically building a town from scratch, which maybe I'll have trouble getting into the headspace for it. Because I have trouble visualizing things when the zones aren't actually filled in, when they're just painted, there's no buildings. It's hard to visualize it, but I mean, you saw with Rockfield, once we get underway, I get inspired. Don't you play that, you fucked up music on these city skylines. Oh, I had some really messy landscaping here. The trees, I had the fences and lilac grounds. One of these no pedophiles allowed? Park with trees. No pedophiles allowed did survive. On principle, let's keep this park alive. Let's hide it in Rockfield for now. No pedophiles allowed in Rockfield either. We can have a super block or two in the city. Not the whole city, but a segment or two to, you know, make it look like we're experimenting with that design approach in Stinkenheim. We want it to be walkable, but it is mostly the industrial commercial traffic is the problem. But I guess if you can keep private vehicles off the road, that helps towards that goal. It's the trees lining Valeria, which are going to take forever. I guess some roads we can have trees, like some of those asymmetricals, which I would like to look at those asymmetricals with the median, but those ones don't have trees, so we did have to manually landscape those. Oh my god, just so much commercial. I'm just not sure how to even lay out a commercial district. Maybe it's just too dense. Maybe it was just too dense. And that's what was causing all the deliveries. Even that subway depot is going to need to move somewhere. Probably put that in Stenchburg, or if there's some sort of industrial area in Stinkenheim. Those little trees. Yeah, and this is it was a novel idea, but maybe not in that location. That one, we'd probably want that one to come out in the historic waterfront anyways. Oh god, that's a lot of stuff back before I realized we could decorate the roads more easily. Also going to go out on a limb
Good
and
to
say
have
that
you
that
back.
was
I
also
got an email
less
from
of a
listener
performance
who
impact,
asks
but it was
to
just
only play ancient music. Play something
we
new.
used the tool to modify the road rather than playing trees on top of it. I like this rock, but I think I placed that rock after
We
the
don't
fact.
play any music from antiquity. You're thinking of our rival Plato 88O at 88.4. Classics. Practically all the music you hear is quite recent from the last 4 years. Thanks for listening.
Plato 88O, which is not on the radio. I'm a little disappointed. Just delete the goddamn fence, thank you. Very dense landscaping in here, good lord. It looked nice when I made it, but we've come so far since then, I think, with stuff like Rockfield and, well, mostly just Rockfield is our major decorative product. Woodgrove looked nice too. We'll just build a better city. We'll definitely want the Rockfield and the Farthington Express to meet at a bus metro hub. So you take your bus to the subway station, the subway takes you to the other villages. We almost got all of it. Federal Square's got some. The trees can stay, because those might fit into whatever we rebuild with. And I mean, just trees, but this planters and shit are nonsense. They need to go. Lilac ground is just trees. Hey Justin, why are we leveling so much? The traffic is, in my opinion, too much trouble to solve, so we should just redesign Stinkenheim. Well, I mean, I've been talking about it for several streams that Stinkenheim needs an overhaul, and by an overhaul I mean we destroy almost all of it, but this traffic's not going to get better because it's all Stenchburg delivering goods to downtown Stinkenheim's fault. So we are just going to rebuild the whole city next time. Less dirt roads on the upside now that we're rich. Stinkenheim was definitely not the best layout. Like I said, that's the problem with the system of things being unlocked as your town grows, is that first neighborhood is just such a shithole. All dirt roads. So Faith Green Street, I feel like we could put some stuff on this side, but maybe not, so Really want Crowley Circle to survive. Hopefully we can hook it up to things in a more meaningful way. Myrtle Circle can survive. This one should survive. This one should be able to handle it once we get the traffic cleaned out a little bit. We could also try one of those... I forget the word. I want to say donut, but it's like a roundabout where one of the roads just goes straight through it anyways. I think it's the more busy road goes straight. Maybe even something like that. But... well, there it is. We've leveled Stinkenheim. We have to rebuild it. Hopefully better. I mean, I hope so. Tonight ended up being a short one, because we didn't really get anything done. Because, yeah, I'm too fucking upset at how screwed I got by traffic tonight. So we need to take a break and come back fresh for the city redo. Even these roads in Stenchburg, I don't trust them. And this was when we were trying to, like, match the topography of the hill here and get a nice view of the city, but we'll envision something else. Up here will probably be commercial and residential, because then we want to come down the hill here, probably fit in another suburb. I think this is a good place for a suburb too, because it lets us utilize this land without generating too much traffic, because Puyallup I think is like 1,000 people. Barely 1,000 people live in Puyallup. So we can have a suburb here as well, which will be even smaller, like maybe 500 or 600 people would live here. And then would come up to maybe a small commercial area here, and then Stenchburg would maybe have some industry here, maybe even on this side. Some industry down on the waterfront. We just can't get people their goods without creating traffic bottlenecks. I suppose that's what we need to watch out for in the city redo. Smaller neighborhoods interacting with each other. We'll have to look into it, or we're just gonna have the same problem. Which, I mean, this city looks nicer, but we ended up having the exact same problem as the original city Skylines series. We're around like the 40,000 people mark. It was just a fucking mess. And I started slapping down highway interchanges willy-nilly trying to fix it. We really didn't fix it. Hopefully I can improve as a player and not make those same mistakes. Well, I did. I mean, again, on the new city. Because, wow, did we get nothing done today. We could maybe experiment with the waste transfer facility, but like I said, it's not really it's not really garbage trucks. It's just all commercial deliveries is the problem. Hey there. Not the best time to pop in. As you can see, I'm leveling the city so we can rebuild it with our unlocks and giant money stockpile. Man, 2 recycling centers, 2 incinerators. There is way too much traffic coming out of this place. Fire station. And then this is gonna go. There's a lot of reimagining that's gonna happen. Completely cut the power here for now. Just because it's a little gaudy looking. You know what? That log's not too far away from the road. I don't mind that. This would have been really nice to get, but I think it does kind of go up into the hills. I don't think we maybe would have done too much Stenchburg stuff over here. this suburb. Fairview Park, we'll call this one Mustard Meadow. The mustard on your shirt, because we're really greasing it up with this redesign. And then Big Myth Knoll, probably not going to survive the redesign. Based on the size of the district, it barely lasted this long. Goodbye. Historic Waterfront we are going to keep, and that's going to absorb Federal Square. Old Town, oh no, there's some Big Myth Knoll here. Dixon Place, also not going to survive. Man, oh right, because this went up the hill. That's why this didn't become part of Puyallup Glade. This Dixon Place also not surviving. Then the Old Town was just so we could attract the population. Coming in off Crowley. Let's strip away the park. What's this, Hamburger? Well, let's roll with it. And instead of Northern Stenchburg, we'll call this Hamburger Heights. That's a nice compromise. Stenchburg was an homage to the old town, but it brought its fucking traffic curse with us, so it's gone. I like it because it's up on a hill. Oh, is that a geyser? It's kind of neat. There's some neat stuff over there when we buy this tile. Underhill Park. No. We'll spell it different. Hamburger Heights. I suppose that's an homage to Burger Time. So there's two neighborhoods to get started on. Well, there's also the waterfront, right? Waterfront would probably go about that. Call it the Old Harbor District. Because historic waterfront I feel is a little too fanciful. So Delta Estates and Riverside survive, Puyallup Glade survive, and we've got our Mustard Meadow suburb. Hamburger Heights will be a little more urban. But that'll also be a lot of the factory stuff. But yeah, we just got to figure out, maybe we just need multiple overpass interchanges. Like, where are you? The one we have in Farthington. Maybe we just need a bunch of these to get out of Stenchburg. Because I feel just having everybody use the exact same one is just always going to be asking for trouble. Even though I like the look of this roundabout. So we've got Hamburger Heights, waterfront. Yeah, I would probably, when we buy this square, I would expand Hamburger Heights over here, sort of follow the cliff side. And then this lowland would be New Stenchburg. And then over here, the Harbor District. You know what? This is still a little bit more room, maybe. Because they would need room for, like, their warehouses, obviously. It's like, oh, the Harbor District would be just the waterfront. But they need room for warehouses and, you know, I'd like more than just one block of businesses. So we need it. It's about as far as Riverside gets from the water, which is not even that far. They don't have a lot of... like 5 or 6 buildings deep in Riverside, so Harbor District isn't as big as it looks. So you come out here. This is still the main way. You know what? Since we're completely redoing it, this doesn't need to be how you leave Crowley Circle anymore. We can put it right here, maybe. And then, nope, sorry, that's the metro. Keep that. I think the main way we're going to get some characters when we decide how we have this metro sort of slice through. No, sorry, the metro would stay underground when we would have the cargo train come and like actually cut through the neighborhood, probably all the way to the old Harbor District. So I'm thinking something like this. Let's do a little prototype here of how I want the cargo line to sort of separate part of the city. Hopefully this works if I'm right. So we would have like a cargo train, right? So he would just sort of going along the ground, doing his own thing, but then we want it to be sunken. Something like this. No, that's good. Is that? It's maybe a little too sunken, but let's see. And then we can do this. This is where we can get a little wacky. We take our seawalls because we have key anarchy. It's actually a little too close. Okay. This is just not nearly as flat as I was hoping. This might not work out the way I wanted it to. Could be a little tricky now that I think about it. Maybe that's a little too much clearance on the sides now that I'm looking at it. But then we grab our walls. Retaining wall straight. That's a little fucking wacky. I don't know why the nodes are at weird elevations like this. But that looks right, and then we do this. right? So now we've got like this nice sort of retaining wall, and then the cargo train is like in this sunken sort of thing. And then the final piece, because this would obviously be a fucking massive trench going through part of the town, is we grab this little guy. I guess this is how we'd want it to be wide enough for this tunnel, because that's what we're working with. Okay, so we grab him, and then we should be able to cover it up the last bit with the bridge. European two-lane stone bridge. Of course, these elevations are all wrong. It's lopsided, so we'd have to level out the whole trench. Oh, that'd be a real pain in the ass. But I think we can nudge the keys in. Step away from what we're trying to nudge this over, right? Ah, oh, fucking Christ. Is there a middle one? Is that what we're doing here? There is a middle one. That I can't quite get because of the bridge. Would you fucking get out of my way? There. There we go. Whoops. So it basically looks something like this. So we want centered-ish over the tunnel. And it's kind of fugly. Let's see if I can. There we go. Like that. So yeah, that's pretty much what our train trench would look like. And then we'd run that through some of the town. Not too much though, because it's a pretty fucking big gash it makes. And then the only way to cross it is to go across these little 2-lane bridges, which we don't want to spam. So it doesn't take up too much space, like width-wise, but length-wise, obviously, it'd be fucking massive. Yeah, I think I would want to run one of these up to the historic waterfront, and then not Hamburger Heights, but probably Stenchburg here in the lowlands should have a cargo train station as well. But that one wouldn't be a trench, that would probably just be like a highway overpass, and then it would just sort of snake through some industrial land on ground level, because that's just whatever. There's train tracks near the warehouses. Yeah, I like this. The only downside is we can't build anything on this key, but we need the key to flatten the land there for us and get a nice steep cliff. So we lose a bit of frontage, I think is the word. Because we're just gonna... Bridge isn't the right size. A little bit wider because the road needs something to snap to. The road needs to not snap at these fucking wacky angles. There's a 90 for you. $89.9, don't do this to me. There. So it gets a little gross here right where it meets the key. That's what happens when you play God with the Move It tool. Actually, is it? Yep, it's causing some embankment to form as well. If we really wanted to go with the vibe of Stinkenheim being an old town like Rockford, is we could actually make this that cobbled Paris street. But we can't even decorate on top of the key is the problem, so this is going to look kind of weird for a very big stretch of the town. Oh, wow, you are very elevated on this side, aren't you? Shit. But you clip through the fucking key if I make you too low. Yeah, a little hilly over here, that's a shame. Yeah, something like that, just repeating for blocks and blocks, so maybe not the best idea. But I think it'll look nice. I think once we actually get the zoning in, it should look nice. And on the upside, we don't need to worry too much about this finer detailing. We pretty much just go railroad tracks and then keys with roads on the side, and we can do the fine-tuning later. There's one last... Oh, wait, we were going to see what it would look like if we made a Paris Street. Paris Street's fucking big, but... Uh-oh. That was a terrifying hiccup. Hope that was an autosave. Paris 1900 Street. Might actually be a good idea to go with these Paris 1900 streets. Because they're kind of fat. So that gives us room to widen it into a more contemporary, like 4 or 6 lane road later. problem is the bridge isn't. Did it become a bridge? Height too high. Don't fucking start with me. I'm not even sure. Have I tried to make this a bridge before? Height too high. Yeah, I think these are only allowed to be ground level. This isn't terrible. I mean, I like the cobbling, but yeah, this isn't level. If you can tell it, you can tell immediately. Oh boy. Yeah, I would really like this to work, but it's just never gonna work.
The classics, where we harp on the chordists and flout the flautists.
I mean, you can make it work if you're careful, but this is a lot of work for how much road I'm going to be laying down. And there's a bit of some Z fighting there that I don't care for. So no. I don't know. I mean, I like the cobblestone, but this is very wide, it seems. The 19 Paris Avenue is very fucking fat. What was this? This is median with parking and protected bike lanes. But yeah. That's not even in the town. So that's basically that prototype that I spent too long. I'm gonna leave this here just in case I forget what I wanted for next time because it's not in the way of the city, but we have to worry about a road hierarchy. That's like the high-speed 6-lane roads don't have a lot of stops, and then you go into like 4-lane roads that can have stops and businesses, but ideally you don't, and then you have like the 2-lane local roads, which is where a lot of things pull over and stop, but there's not a lot of massive traffic on each one. But we've got this big blank slate, and we can really lay out the roads and neighborhoods, hopefully. But yeah, drawing a bit of a blank for an overall plan here. Traffic's the main concern. So, Hamburger Heights, Mustard Meadow, the old waterfront. We got to get them off of Crowley. Right here, I'm going to say. Because that gives us some good headroom here, right next to Puyallup. We can decide what to do with that stuff. Yeah, man, real shame. Real shame we didn't really get anything done. We actually leveled most of the city. The second I unpause the game, that population is going to plummet. Yeah, I really wanted to do some work on Farthington tonight, but it's time to wrap it up. Can't even go with the fancy camera because the game's paused. That actually unpauses the game. This is probably a terrible idea. Yeah, that unpaused the game. We're just losing a casual 11,000 people per week. Oops. But yeah, I was hoping that the railway band-aids would have bought us enough time to finish up Farthington, but apparently not. We have to follow through and finally redesign Stinkenheim. But you're gonna have to deal with traffic problems sooner or later, unless you really over-engineer your town, which I 1000% did not. So hopefully next time when we redesign the core of our map here, we can be prepared for more traffic trouble. And get our population a little bit higher. Remember, 72,000 is what we're shooting for. That's the final unlock, and that's a nice end note for Stinkenheim, because otherwise we would just be out here for, well, not for too long. I guess if the traffic gets too bad, I would just get upset and stop. But hopefully we can overcome that hurdle and keep going this time. 72,000 is what we're shooting for. Not next time, but before we finish this series of City Skylines. So hope you can come next time when we rebuild the entire town. But until then, thanks for watching.